Hi, if you're Gemini, born May 21st to June 20th, what can you expect for the month of September 2017? Let's tune in and find out. So, Geminis, you may feel, surprise, surprise, divided about some things going on in your life. You know, it could be that you're pulled in too many directions, or it could also feel like you're at odds with yourself about anything. It could be about a change in lifestyle. It could be about a change in career. It could be about a change in a relationship, and you're just at odds with what to do. And this month, you're going to get some clarity. I think a lot of the doubt that you've had is going to be replaced. You're going to have a greater sensitivity of what direction you need to take. And you know, we've just had these eclipses, and so sometimes these decisions are taken out of our hands and they're made for us. So that means if you've been vacillating about whether to stay or leave a job, it could either that you're offered a promotion or you're fired. It could be that if you're deciding whether or not to stay in your relationship, that, you know, all of a sudden you're kicked out of your apartment and you're forced to go move with that person, or that person decides to leave you, or they get pregnant and you decide, okay, well, that's a sign I need to stay, right? So there's these adjustments that happen in the universe sometimes when we're not making the decision for ourselves. The universe makes it for us. So I just see you kind of like being pulled apart with a decision. So just know that this is the month that you're going to get some clarity about what action to take. All right, so let's look at committed relationships, romantic relationships, and what's in store for you this month. Well, I think, again, I feel like some of you are going to be really loud and clear about whether or not this relationship works for you, and you're going to have the courage to be able to let the other person know. And for those of you that are already in a relationship that you know you're staying and that there's no doubt, that's not the question, then what you may find is just that you're going to have better communication. You're going to be able to see different sides of things that the other person didn't see. And so for you, it's more about a communication struggle than a struggle with the relationship. And so you'll be able to understand each other's side a little bit more. So some of the things that have been maybe bugging you or bothering you are going to get flushed out, or things that you've been at odds with will get flushed out here in September. And we did have, you know, Mercury retrograde from August 12th through September 5th. So we're just moving out of that, and that has the problem with communication. And so as communication is restored from that 6th forward, from September 6th forward, you're going to have a greater sense of clarity about what to do and how to do it, and you'll be able to communicate that to your partner. So, and then that gives you a sense of yourself is to be restored, and then the relationship can be healed and move forward. And if that means that you are somebody that's going to be leaving the relationship, it's okay. I still see you being able to be there for them and to support them in a new way. Now, for those of you that are looking for a romantic relationship and you're a Gemini, let's see what's in store for you. I feel like you have to get out of your way and out of your own fear. And some of you, you know, are too busy kind of like looking at the future that you're missing what's right in front of you. You know, you're too busy about career goals, or you're hanging with your buddies or your girlfriends, and you're not really paying attention right here. Or that, you know, your own kids are in the way, or your own kind of dramas, and you're not noticing what's right in front of you. So there may be someone that's really close to you, that's right in front of you, that you just haven't stopped to even consider. Maybe they'd be a good romantic partner for me. So I think you're going to be able to settle down, and you're going to see what's right in front of you, and it's give you an opportunity to be able to connect with them. And that could be somebody that you've just had for a friend for the last couple of years, and you didn't realize the depth of the relationship there. Or it could even be an old relationship that has come back and that you haven't given a chance or even thought about it happening before until now, right? So there's this reconnection that happens for you, and or an opening for you with somebody new. So absolutely, the opportunity's there if you want a Gemini to be in love. All right, so let's look at career or money for Geminis. it's kind of like what you want. Like I see this little tickler file, you know, like a Rolodex of being able to make the phone calls, pick it up, ask for what you need, ask for the support that you need to kind of unlock and open doors. So you can have your career goals met. It's just a matter about picking up the phone, asking for help, and the doors just open. So if you're somebody that works, let's see, in the medical industry, and you have problems in your family and you need, you have to go be a caregiver for your parent, or there's something going on with your child and you need a leave of absence, or you need your structure to look differently, I feel like just calling. Or if you're a key employee and your life partner is going through something and you need, different hours, it feels like just picking up the phone and calling and the doors will open. So just know that if whatever you need, you're going to have to just put it into action and to ask for the help, and you're going to get it. Now, as far as money goes for Geminis, I do feel like you've been having some big expenses, right? And whether they're medical bills or bills around personal health issues, including therapy and addiction, it feels like there's a lot of addiction happening with Geminis, if not you, your partner or a family member. So there's a lot of money going towards addiction, or to cure addiction, or to, pay for DUIs or court cases or things like that. So a lot of money going out towards that. So I feel like there's this little bit of a hole in the pocket that's happening. The good news is there's plenty coming in. So I see plenty of money coming in to handle these untimely expenses, let's say, okay? And so that's the good news, that you're in the flow. Money is coming. This is going to continue in September. So that, and then when you do get a lot of money in, you don't want it to burn a hole in your pocket either, right? Like, so a lot of you having money coming in and you're spending it like crazy. So in September, this is likely to continue unless you start to put a handle on it and consciously say, wait, I'm going to slow down and I'm going to do things a little bit differently. But that's going to have to be a conscious action on your part, because otherwise it's just going to keep moving. You're gonna keep paying for things, and the good news is money is coming. All right, so let's look at your health for Geminis. I feel like a lot of you are depleted. You've been running around. You've been worried about things, whether for yourself or other people. And so all in all, while I want to say you're happy and things are on the upswing, it has taken a toll for you personally, where maybe you haven't been doing what it takes for your physical body or mental body, emotional body, spiritual connection, that you've suffered for the greater good of something else, that you haven't been doing the things that you need to do because the demands at work, or the demands of a life partner, or the demands of your children. So just know that this month things can be restored. The energy can be restored. Balance can come back, but it requires you in wanting things to be different. And so it's all up to you. It's like it's a puzzle, and you have to just rearrange the puzzle for you to put it together. And if you do that, you're going to be really happy, and you're actually going to get more energy this month, and you'll actually feel more restored, more sane. You'll have more energy. You'll have more capacity to earn more money by doing less, because your life will be in the flow and things will be working. So keep that in mind. Okay, let's see if there's anything unexpected for Geminis this month. Yeah, I feel like there's some really nice unexpected moments that can happen around September 6th. Real sensitivity, that's the full moon in Pisces. And that might be something really good that happens for your partner, or it could just be that a decision has been made that you feel good about staying with this person. It could even be that you find out your significant other is pregnant, or that you get engaged, or that you decide to move in together. So there's this full moon energy of things coming together in a very sensitive, creative way. And I feel for you in particular, Gemini, it's like a happiness about it. Like, I don't feel upset about it. I feel really happy about it. And I feel like, yeah, this is what I want. This is the direction I'm going. Okay, and then we also have a new moon in Virgo, September 20th, which is another opportunity for new energy to happen and new things to come in, which is a great time for you to launch anything that you want, whether it's that new health that you want to do or that direction that you're going into to make your life a little bit better. You don't have to wait till then. You've got the universe's support to do all along, but it may be just that the rhythm is better then. By that time, you won't be starting and stopping. It'll just be smooth sailing. Okay, so let's look at the unexpected. Anything unexpected for Geminis this month? Yeah, I really feel like it's about trusting yourself and allowing yourself to be supported and allow other people to support you. And sometimes that just means being willing to talk to somebody else. So you may find that you decide that you need a therapist, or you decide that you need some energy work, or that you need some healing. So I feel like this is a very introspective time for you Geminis, where you can actually stop and say, wait a second, what about me? You know, I've been carrying this load for a long time, and the fight, you know, the division within yourself needs attention, and it's time to end this division within myself. And whatever that is, whatever that rift is, whatever, you know, the disappointment is within yourself, or the lack of trust within yourself, you can be healed from that this month. But you have to reach out and get help. I do intuitive healing and energy pieces and things like that. So go to my website, peggyrometo.com, and see if that's an option for you. So there's whatever path you choose, it's within arm's reach. It's easy for you to grab it and do it, and you're going to get the help that you need. But you're the one who's going to have to take the action of reaching out to make it happen. All right, Geminis, it feels like a very cathartic, real month in which you get a lot of clarity and a lot of things come together. And money, you're in the flow of money. You actually have enough money to do the things that you want to do for a change. So there's movement for you in all areas, and tenderness for relationships if you want it, and decisions that can help you create a new future for yourself. So really beautiful. If you like my intuitive astrology, please click like and share it with your friends. I wish you all a wonderful September, and I look forward to connecting with you again next month.